Welcome, guys, to the live stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today is going to be something completely different, completely off the wall from what I normally do. And it's basically because we're kind of like in a game limbo right now. I'm desperately want to start playing New World. It's the an RPG, MMO RPG that's supposed to be coming out by Amazon Game Studio. I have pre-ordered it, but it's not going to be out until sometime in August. And I am kind of a little bit burnt out of Minecraft right now. And I am done with World of Warcraft. I don't even have an ounce of motivation whatsoever to dive into World of Warcraft, just because, I mean, it has literally been the same thing over and over and again for a number of years now. And I think it's run its course. Like, it's been around since 2004. It is now 2021. I think that horse has been beat to death. It's time to move on to a new something different. And right now we're kind of in game limbo right now. Like, I'm a little bit disappointed in Minecraft 1.17 when it ends up coming out, because it's literally it's missing like all the really cool stuff that we wanted to get from 1.17. Because they're blaming the pandemic, they couldn't rush their team, the working remotely thing. It's the same story that everybody's been using now for the last year and a bit, saying, oh, we blame everything on the pandemic, it's all the pandemic's fault. Nobody just wants to take ownership and say, hey, we screwed up, we didn't have it done in time, and this is why we're moving. Because I know what I can get done working remotely. I can't see why they wouldn't be able to get things done working remotely. But I digress. So tonight, you guys have probably remember me mentioning, back when my kid was sick, he got into a kick where he was doing all this Lego building and stuff. And, we were getting him some of like the top end, the expert level build stuff. And one of the things that he got about half done was the London double-decker bus. And, his last trip home from the hospital, we brought all this stuff home, and I had put this on his dresser. And, of course, it's got wheels on it. And closed the door. It was all good. My daughter went into his room to he's either grabbed something out of his room. I can't remember what it was. Maybe put some laundry on his bed. Who knows? But left the door open. And, of course, the cat went in. So the cat jumped up onto the dresser. And you know how cats are. Fired this thing off of the end of the dresser. And I mean, this thing is like 1,800 pieces, I think. Let me what's the number on it? 1,686 pieces. And it was half done. So we're going to say it was like 800 pieces of the way being completed. And it flew off the dresser and exploded on the floor. My kid gathered it all up, threw it in a bag, and said, "You're the one putting this back together, because I spent 8 hours doing that first half of it." So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, just leave it in my office. Well, now is a really good time to dive into something like this, because, of course, nothing's going on. We might as well do something different and dive in and, everything's in gaming limbo. Can't talk about computer tech because computer tech is impossible to get. So there's not even any point ranting about it and say, oh, hey, there's an RTX 3080 Ti, but nobody can get them. Graphics cards are unicorns, so they really don't exist. So I figured, you know what, let's do something completely different tonight. We're just going to sit here, we're going to yak, we're going to chat, and I'm going to assemble this 1686 or 1806, what was it again? 1686 piece bus back together again. And I really was only about half done, but it was a lot. I've taken it all, I've stripped it all down into a million pieces. I've got like a bunch all over here. I've got stuff all on my desk in front of me, and I've got a clear spot where we're worked. I've jerry-rigged up this top-down webcam scenario so that you guys can follow along as we're building. And I've also actually put a link to the manual for this bus. It's in the description too, that you guys can jump onto and hit that if you want to follow along as the build is going. But with that said, let's switch over to... Oop, wrong button. There we go. We got the right button. How can you tell it's been a while since I've been streaming? And I think this is one of the reasons why the stream has been... I haven't had the ambition to get down here and do enough streaming either. Is because it's burnout, right? Burnout is real. The COVID blues are real. I want the world to get back to normal, and well, it's just not happening as fast as the pace that I want it to. So let's show you what this thing's going to look like when we're all said and done. This is the actual package here that we are putting together, 1686 pieces. It's set number 10,258. It's called the London bus. It is a double-decker bus. This thing literally is like that big when it's built. Let's back up a bit. It's like literally that big when it's built. So it's not a small little assembly. And we're going to chill. We're going to put this thing together. And we're going to yak. And yeah, that's kind of what's happening. So let's switch to the top-down view. This is the surface that I've got this little square where there's no pieces on my desk. This is a Lego assembly tool that when I was putting Lego together as a kid, I never had one of these little tools, but apparently it is useful. We'll see whether or not it's actually going to be useful. It's here in case we need it. And if you want, like I said, the link is in the description for the manual. You guys can watch as we're getting this build together. Vishnu, welcome to the stream. And so let's just get started. At least the manual is in like 2 very, very simple steps. Like literally, that was step 1, is grab this dark gray piece and attach this light gray piece in the first hole. Boom, look at that. We have the first piece done. That is about as easy as it gets. And then it's just banging out the next 2. So skip 2 holes and skip 2 holes. Boom. Oop, no, I think we did. We've already screwed up. Let's put that over here. Alrighty. And then there's another one of these that we slap onto this side. So yeah, my whole streaming has been... It hasn't been to the schedule that I usually want to stream at. And it's because of... Well, it's a whole pile of things. It's lack of ambition right now because it's the same games over and over, and there hasn't been anything new in a while, and it has been unbelievably frustrating. So, Sparkle FN, hey man, I don't know if you remember me or not, but it's been a while. If you don't remember me, I'm Fire JK. Fire JK, I do remember that. Well, I started watching you when I was 10, and now I'm almost 13. Just wanted to say thanks. because you thought of me the way it started out, man, and I wanted to thank you. Hey, welcome, Sparkles / Fire JK. I do remember you, and I'm glad you're here tonight to watch me slap together some Lego and just sit here and yakking with you guys. That's what we're gonna do. That's the main focus, is sitting here chilling and chatting. So, I have even canceled my WoW subscription. There you go. Even Tall Terrace is canceled. I've got a 2-month game card sitting in my desk that I have not put in. So you have grown so much. What, in size? It's all the Twinkies. No. Okay, I need a couple more of these little pieces over here. 4 of these bad boys. I've got them all sitting off to the side here. This is our first time actually doing anything like this, where I am just streaming something utterly, completely random. Okay, some of these things don't actually go in that easy. I have not assembled Lego in forever. Jack, are you planning on playing WoW anytime soon? Honestly, no. WoW right now it's such a rough go. Also, when I was nearly under 50 subs, you gained me more than 15 on a stream. Oh, I do remember that. If I ever get big, I'll always remember you. Well, I'm a long ways away from big, so I appreciate it though. Yeah, so there's step 2 and 3 done. Believe it or not. There is 176 pages to this manual. It's kind of ridiculous. Step 4, we need this piece. And then a whole pile of these little black tabby things that we've been putting in here. So I'm just going to grab those now. Just bear with me here. Will I grab those? Oh, there we go. I'm sitting there going, I'm already missing a piece. And we just got started, but no, it is here. Tall Terror says, I can't wait for New World. Absolutely. New World is kind of what I'm holding out for. I have it pre-ordered. I think I ordered the deluxe edition. Whatever the $60 version of it was. I want that game to come into fruition sooner than later. Look at that. Hey, we got another piece done. I sadly have to go. Maybe back soon. When are you going to be live again? My live schedule right now is kind of all over the place. I will try to keep going until I have this bad boy built. And as my kid said while he was in the hospital, he did this for 8 hours straight to get halfway through this bus. So it took him a long time to get to that. So, okay, that piece is done. What are we doing next? We need these 2 long bed boys. Deluxe is $20 more than what I got it for. Oh, you got the deluxe even cheaper. Oh, it's because it's getting closer to game release time now, right? So the prices have gone up as you get closer. And then after it's been out for a while, the prices will come back down. So look, we have another part complete. And then we clip in this right here. Look at that. Hey, it's a frame to it. Does it look like a bus yet? Is it driving? I don't think it is. See you for now, man, and have a blessed night and week. So, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Alrighty then. We need these 2 bad boys now. Just like so. Alrighty. So now I need these little gray stepped out pieces that are here. This goes like so. And it kind of looks like we skipped 2, and then it goes like this. And now I need some red ones of these, so I've got to reach back over here. Bear with me. There's so many pieces to this thing. I've got them spread out everywhere around me, and so it's sometimes a little bit of a struggle to get them all where we need and what we need. So, yeah, New World. I think that's the step that I need next in my life is New World. That game looks like it's going to be freaking amazing. That's available on Steam. If you're in the States, you can actually order it directly through Amazon as well. Where in Canada, it's available through Steam. And it looks freaking amazing. Make sure everything is squished together tightly. You don't want any loose little pieces and things not lining up the way they're supposed to line up, because that's bad. Well, now, got all kinds of things here that we've got to slap together. It looks like now I need like 4 of these long black pieces. Skip to and assemble. Alright, then how many more? I need 12 of these little red angled pieces, so bear with me while I run and grab some of these red pieces. Hold on a second. It'd be so much easier if they were just that much closer. Oh, look, they're all here. That's good news. Good news, everyone. Flipping and sliding out of my fingers all over the place. Hey, if you guys haven't, reach down, hit that like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new to that channel. Ring the notification bell. Share it on your social medias too, because I don't know how much traction this video is going to get, because of course it's off my usual is. So all the hashtags aren't what I usually post for my hashtags. And I'm actually streaming in the entertainment section because I'm thinking this is probably more entertaining. It's not PC gaming related. It's just us kind of chilling and hanging out and chatting. And there wasn't a just chatting category in YouTube, so I kind of figured maybe entertainment would have been the best option. If entertainment doesn't, if it doesn't get a lot of traction on here, I'll change the category for the next stream of this as we keep fumbling along. But hey, we've got. It still doesn't look anything like a bus, though. We're on step 10 of 9,342,000. All right, looks like we're flipping this bad boy over. And we have to use some of these long pieces to firm up the build a little bit, because it looks like it's about ready to like fall apart. But this stuff really is amazing technology. Like, I mean, ultimately, this is Minecraft in real life. Minecraft RL right here. Two more of these long bad boys. And then there should be some shorter ones of these too. I think it must be just these two. That's a good sign. There's only 2 of them in the actual package. There's actually, like, of the pieces that were put together, okay, they come all in bags and they're all numbered. They look kind of like this. My kid got steps 1 and 2 complete. And of course, this is piece number 3. And there are 3 bags just like that for step 3, and then 3 bags just like that for step 4. So I'm assuming that steps 1 and 2 were 3 bags apiece as well. I'm assuming that. But I don't know, because they were technically already assembled, and then the cat exploded them, and, well, that's where we ended up with, so. Okay, so that's done, and then I think it's another one of these bad boys here that we've got to slap in, and it looks like it basically covers this seam right here. There was a little seam just there, and I think this just helps click it, clickety-click all together. It is feeling actually much more stable already like that, so. Next step, please. Oh, we're still on the upside down things here, so. Grab the right pieces. Oh, the sound of that when you squeeze it all together. Here, if I could get this one. A little bit of ASMR for you. Wow, that does firm that up nice, doesn't it? That's what she said. Okie dokie. So now we've got to do a little bit of, I think we're just going to kind of set this aside like this for right now. And then we grab, is it this bad boy? No. This one. Piece of cat hair on it. You hit yay. Evidence. Got to get rid of that evidence. Okie dokie. So that is assembled like so. And then this clicks in at the base back here. Just like that. And then there's a few pieces that go across here. And they are gray and they are angled. And there are these bad boys right here. So yeah, I've definitely been just not myself this last 4 months, really. My motivation level to really do anything, it's what's called a state of languish, where you're basically just kind of going through the motions and you really have no ambition to get up and do anything else. And I know it has a lot to do with the social aspect of the way things are in society right now. I've got my first round COVID vaccine. I'm waiting. Hopefully this month we'll be able to get our next one. So, Jack, welcome to the stream. Noah Long, welcome to the stream. So it's just a really rough time, and I think everyone's kind of feeling this. You need to have that social aspect. You need to be around people. And this last year of being locked up and cooped up and not being able to do anything, over a year now. It's June. And the pandemic started in March last year. So it's a lot when you're not having the social activities that you used to do before. Even something as simple as just going out for dinner with your friends. And you can't do that, right? I mean, you can't even sit in a restaurant right now here. They have finally opened up outside dining again, but up to 4 people of your own internal household. Like, I don't know. It gets very frustrating. Okay, next step. We're on step 13, believe it or not, already. So it says I need one of these for this step. I need one of these dark gray single little smooth pieces. Look how tiny these pieces are. Like, that's it. Yeah, they're super small. Super small. And I need one of these. This piece. What am I missing? A whole 5 pieces for this step. 1, 2. Oh, no. 6 pieces. Okay, they're getting even smaller. It's ridiculous. All right, so where are these supposed to be going? Okay, so that's all working around the front here. So this one kind of clicks in here. That goes there. This goes... Oh, there was that nice little squeaky click sound again. That one goes here. This one goes here. And then this one. Well, apparently that's supposed to actually mean something at some point. Are these pieces the way we've just set them up on this end? Sure. Okay. The instructions say it's true. It's got to be true, right? What do we need next? We need a bunch of stuff. All right. We need one of yay. And one of them. That right there is everything we need. So this dark gray piece goes here. This one stretches right across. This one goes right there. Oh, we actually needed 2 of these. Whoops. And then from what I can tell, this plugs in right there. And then here. All solid and together. Step 14. Whoa. Time for a drink. So what's we do with any of you guys? Anything? One of our facilities, they finally just went live with their... Or they've been installed. I don't know if they're live yet. But they've added EV vehicle charger stations at one of our sites. Kind of exciting for a small town to be getting into EV. I need one of those. One of these. We're going to need 8 of these small little 2 bangers here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's 6 of these little grill type ones. There's 4, 5, 6. Okay, one of these, I'm having a hard time telling whether or not they're the light gray pieces or dark gray. Well, it looks like dark gray doesn't have any of them, so I'm assuming it's going to be light gray. And I need 2 of them. There is only 2 of them, so hopefully that's all we need. All right, so we're working on this edge here. We'll put that down, and then we've got some steps that have to go in here. So, and then it's 3 grills. Grills in from the other side. Now my top down angle is not fantastic here, but it's best we can do. So this one, and then this is actually 2 of these go down here together. Basically, it's just a space filler is what that is. And then for these, they just run down each of these sides. Four on each side. If you guys are following along on the link, we were on page 17 of this assembly. I'm really hoping that when this thing crashed and hit the deck, that we were able to retrieve all of the pieces. I'm hoping that none of them kind of got lost in the shuffle in his room. I think we did a pretty good job of finding them all, but we won't really know until we get there. I do know that there's one piece that is a miss-up on here. And it is this here. It's like it's a smooth, let's look here. Smooth piece here, and then there's 2 dots on either end. It's the length of what a 4 poster piece would be. There's supposed to be 3 of these in the package, and I remember my kid saying it didn't ship with them, so he had to use a regular one in one of its places. So I do remember that. Okie dokie. So I think this step is like done. All the little pieces are in it. We're on step 16, page 18 is what we're on right now if you're following with the link provided. And we need that. We need those. And then I think it's the long red one. That one. Right there. Squishy, squishy. Well, this is a problem. Because it says I should have two of those gray pieces, but I've only got black. And for 2 of these to be missing, that's a little bit strange. Anyhow, we'll put these on. They go here, here, and here. It's not a solid hunk of plastic once you get this thing all together, right? But it's saying it should be like little round bits that go here, the same as what we put in right here. But it is so not, because there's not gray ones for those. There's just black ones. So, I mean, I could put the black ones down there. And I just don't see those as being missing pieces. Especially one on each side like that. That's a little on the bizarre side. Just looking to see if there was some other ones that could have been a swap in that place. And it kind of doesn't look like it. So I'm going to go with the fact that they should be black in there. It's kind of almost when you wish that they actually gave you words to go along with it, instead of just a little pictogram. I have the actual paper manual too. Like, I'm looking at the PDF version of this manual. But there is also, I mean, look at the size of this book. Like, this is like a serious novel here. See, on here, these actually look like they would be the black pieces. But there are no black pieces like this, just dark gray. And I'm going to have to go with the black on these because I don't have a dark gray that matches those. It's a big no on that. A no on that front. Anyhow. Next, please. Hey, we get to go with these tan floor bits. That is 2 of these, and there should be 7 of these bad boys. And it looks like there is, so that's a good sign. So we had some like amazing summer weather last week. We had actually hit 33 degrees Celsius around here this week, which was absolutely amazing. But the weekend's been kind of trash. We've had some thunder showers, highs of like 15. So not overly fantastically warm, but I mean, it's doable. It's June. It ain't snow, right? So I guess that's probably a bonus. Because it could be. Alright, so I need 2 of the light gray little stepping pads. I need 1 little L light gray piece. So Minecraft just was not enough building for you, huh? Well, I have to put this back together because technically, even though I didn't let the cat into the room, I kept the room closed. I did put this thing assembled on my kid's dresser. It has wheels. My cat knocked it off and it smashed. So I have to put it together for him. And I mean, what's wrong with a little RL Minecraft for a change, right? RL Minecraft works too. Okie dokie. Lost track of what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, I need 2 of those, and then 2 of these bad boys. 1 of these. 4 of these. And 8, which is all of them, all of the ones I've got, and these bad boys. Some assembly required. This piece is like the IKEA of Lego. Like, oh, some assembly is kind of an understatement. I apologize for the cam quality of my top-down camera. It's just a cheap Logitech C502. It's what I had kicking around here. I scooped it from my kid's desk. He wasn't using it. It was just sitting in a drawer, so I'm like, zoink! Yeah, I'm just having a little bit of a difficult time trying to figure out exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm assuming this goes here. And then this goes like this. It doesn't give us like the best of views. Just because, I mean, it's in the manual, it's sitting there like this, and to try to see what goes in up, or how it's assembled up at this end, a little on the tricky side, just a little bit. All right, that's this step though. I think we move on. I need 20 of these little bad boys. 20 of these things. That's ridiculous. Followed by one of these.
Oh, yeah.
IBN, welcome. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. And then there should be like 14 of these bad boys. Let's see if there actually is. I don't know if there is or not. I'm hoping none of the pieces are missing. That's 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Hey! That's all that's right in the world. Thank you for the sub, though. I do appreciate that. Ivan? Okay, so here we're just going to run these straight down this outside edge. Now, apparently there is a speed video, a speed build of this assembly, which is crazy. I can't believe somebody did a speed build of this. I don't know how long it took them. I mean, the thing's like 1,686 pieces. We've been at it now for how long? 45 minutes? I'm not making very great headway. This piece goes here. Oh, and we forgot one of these. There's these little gray, like, tiny little button pieces. And now we just go through and put in a crap ton of these little things. And they all need to face directly straight across. Which can be a little tricky in itself with these. Getting to be parallel. And that one's crooked. Maybe that's why they give you that little tool, so you can make the little adjustments. I have yet to actually use the Lego tool on this, though. Here's a little tool for you to assemble this. You're never going to use it, but it's here. Apparently it does make it easier to, like, take these... Oh, it does. Look at that. How easy it is to take pieces off with it. Who knew? Well, and then the little tab part on here. That if you have one of the little rods through, you can push it through and it'll force that rod through the other side. If you get it, like, stuck. These things. Of course, I just scooped up all of these. I don't even know. There might be more than 20 here. If there is, I'll fire them back over to the other side here. It's kind of nice that I'm already getting some room on my desk, though. I left like the dark grays and the grays and the black pieces on my desk, and then all the red is the stuff beside me. Quick reminder, everybody, reach down, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell. I do find it a little bit easier to kind of pay attention to chat when I'm doing something like this, because I could stop and just do something. It's not like I'm playing a video game or anything like that. So there is still 3 of these. I'm just going to fire them off to the side, because they must be for something later. Because that's all 20 of them. Just try to straighten some of these out a wee bit. Just like so. Still doesn't look anything like a bus. Just saying. Step 20 on page 22. If you've got the link and you're following along in the build, we are on step 20. Okay, I need 4 more of these light gray kind of grid stair pieces. One of these. And I need one of these. And I need 4. 3 and 4 of these bad boys. Again, look at that. Look at how freakishly tiny these are. You're so small. All right, so one of them, we're gonna go like this, and then this piece clamps right this way. At some point, I'm thinking that this thing's actually going to build an engine and see if it drives. We got all these little bits and pieces facing everywhere. These go like so on each side. And then we got to be careful when we put these in, because the little curl pieces got to go out on this edge. The attention to detail on these creator packs. I guess there's a reason why they're considered an expert pack. Next. Those 2 blocks. Now these are like Lego blocks that I remember as a kid. These great big clunky things that you tried to build a castle with or something. One of those, and then one of the 6. Just like that. These go like so. Done. That was step 21 right there. Moving along. Okay, now it looks like we're kind of sliding this aside and we're working on some little smaller assembly. So we need one of these, and one of these. So this clicks on here. Oh, should that be black or should that be dark gray? Because I have both. I think that matches more. I think it's more of the black. So we'll go with black. Okay, the next piece is there's going to be a red one, the same length, which is way over here. I can get it. It goes right on top. So we end up with a nice little sandwich. Next. So it looks like this dark gray piece. Two of these light ones. Miguel, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. What else? Oh, it's this one. This one right here. Okay, so this piece clips on just like so. Round cylinder beside it. The dark gray goes right behind it. I don't know. That's what we went through all that effort to build. Oh no, we're not done yet. There's still more to go. We need one of these. One, two, three of these little, they look like little wrenches. I mean, how small do these pieces really have to, I mean, itty bitty pieces. Okay, keeping it in the same angle the way we've been working. Just like so. Smooth little triangle piece. Button. Make sure we have these little clips going the right way. All right. I mean, it looks like something. I don't know what it looks like, but it looks like something. Certainly not a bus, but it wants to think it is. Okay, so then there's like two of these rods we need, and then there's two little flat pieces that got some grooves on the top here that I do remember seeing those. So they just clip right on top like this. And then these little bars just clip on like so. Okay, it's really starting to look like something, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, so this whole assembly squeezes in and clips in on the front of this. So I'm guessing that's supposed to be what looks like the motor to it. It's probably driven from the back of the bus. I could see that. That makes sense. Okay, now we're going to get into some like serious build pieces now. I need two. They're basically like a wheel well thing. Whoop. Two of these. One. Two of those. Four of these like side panels. We're getting into some serious sizes happening here now. Maybe it'll start taking some form of a shape. And then there's these little single clippy things. Hold on while I gather these up. There's two different types of these. So you can see this one's got a little button on the side and a button on the top, and then it's smooth. But then there's also some of these that are the button on the side and the button on the top, and then there's a little ledge here as well. These are the ones we want. And we actually only need one of those. I'm going to leave the rest of those right there, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need them in the next part. It's coming along. You know, we only have like, I don't know, 1,600 more pieces to go. Well, that's not so sturdily built there. I'm thinking that that's going to change at some point here. So that's going to go like this, and then this actually flips around. You want the little ledged piece? Apparently on the inside here. I don't know why. And then this. There's obviously some logical reason for it. Dudes, we have what could be a wheel well forming. I guess that's a step in the right direction. That maybe looks like it could become a vehicle. Sparkle says, hey, can I ask something? Ask away. Chat participation is yay. Also, by the way, you recently hit 200,000 views on all your videos combined. Yeah, it did take a while to get there. It's my view time that's up like crazy high, though. 200,000 views. I mean, 200,000 views is okay. I forgot the question, lol. Okay, no worries. Like I'm pleased to have 200,000 views. It's a view time that's really important. Like, how long are people sticking around and watching the streams? Because you figure that most of my stuff is all live stream, so it happens during the stream. And so the longer the people are sticking around here, the better it is for the actual live stream. So, all right, this next step is to I need 2 of those. Bring them down so you guys can see the pieces. One of these. One of these, and then there should be one of these. And one of these. Everything came from the across the floor here. Ren! Welcome to the stream. This guy. Welcome, Ren. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Alrighty now. What are we doing? First, we're going to... Oh, I've been hit with a creeper. Creeper! Please, no, don't blow up my build. I guess I could do a token giveaway. I don't think I've actually done a token giveaway yet. Start a giveaway. There's not a lot of people that have points, but if you guys are interested, !raffle. And then the number of tickets you'd like to get for the giveaway. You could get up to 2,000 Terris tokens, and then you can use those Terris tokens to redeem cool little sounds like Ren just did there. It costs you 2 Terris tokens per token or per ticket. And if you want to know how many tokens you want, I think it's just !points. It tells you how many points you've got. Okie dokie. So we've got to spin this thing all the way around now. Like so. And we're working right here. We're stacking that here. This goes like so. And then we go in a minute. So Sparkle, you have 12 points, so you could get 6 tickets with your 12 points for a chance at 2,000. So if you do !raffle 6, it'll expend your 12 points you've got. Wow, that just seems really sloppy crooked there. I don't like that. There you go. You got your 6 raffle tickets. So you're awarded points just for being here, watching the stream, and participating in chat. This Lego London bus has a history for all of you that don't know. Apparently, his cat came into his son's room and knocked over his son's bus and broke it. Yeah, I did explain that at the beginning of the stream. My kid was half done. So it was like 800 pieces in. Steps 3 and 4 are actually still in the bags. There's still 6 bags of pieces that I haven't even opened yet. And I've got pieces everywhere on my desk and on the table beside me so far for steps 1 and 2. So all right, next step is I think we're kind of like reversing things and jumping over to the other side here now. Okay, so what do I need on this one? I need 3 of these singles. Bang, 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 bang. Ren's in there with a $1 super chat. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate that. And then I need 2 of those little notchy jobs. So it's these singles that have that extra little notch on the side, which... There's 1. Here's 2. Look at that. I found number 2. I'm really, really disappointed in the fact that I'm guessing this has got to be black. It looks like it should be gray. But there are no gray pieces that match that, so I'm going to use a black one. But, oh, and it's got a hole through the middle of it, it looks like. It's this case all over again. Well, I'm thinking it's just going to have to be, it's going to have to be the black ones. I mean, the only other thing it could be, well, no, because these don't fit on them, so it can't be those. That's a big nope. Anyhow, 3 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 5 of these side panels. Ah! And then 1 of these little curled jobs again. So, also my grandfather died last 2019 December. I'm really sorry to hear about that. I've had some loss in my family this last year too. It's been a challenge for sure. And I think that's a lot of it's been weighing on us, is trying to be around family when you can't in these pandemic times. Okay, so first things first, let's do this little assembly here where, holy crack, my voice. Put these together like so, and then I'm sticking this little button right on that. I don't like that. I feel that that's not right. But I don't see any other options that match it. If I have to tear it apart, I have to tear it apart, but I don't want to tear it apart. This goes like so. Then we skip one of these. This goes in. This little bad boy assembly slides right in there. I think it's like the fueling port. Locked out, welcome to the stream. This goes like so. I really want to go back a step here. Nope, that's right. This is right as well too. I think it's because it's that square hole in the back that it needs to be. Because the back side of this piece also has a notch in it compared to the front. Oh, and I went to put it in backwards. All right, we kind of got a frame here. I'm wondering why in this step it didn't want to do this part of the frame here. So, yeah, gallstones. My dad had a gallstone, and man, it hurt him. He was not in good shape when he had those go through. Lockdown said, I got a new graphics card so I can play games at higher resolutions than 1 pixel. What graphics card did you get? And how did you get one? Because, my God, they're next to impossible to get. How did you pull that off? All right, next. Those two. I need one of these little angle pieces. That's a long reach. that piece. Oh, I just threw it on the ground. Where'd it go? Man down! Oh, here comes internet. I'm not dropping frames. Oh, crap, I am dropping frames. Why? I dropped 1,200 frames. 0.5% of the stream has dropped frames. You got an RTX 3060 Ventus from MSI. I waited in line at Micro Center. Got there at 4 a.m. and was the last in line to get in. It isn't the one I wanted, but I can't complain. It doesn't fit. And I would buy a new case before you go crazy, crazy, crazy. Okie dokie. So which side of this are we on here? Like right now? That's this side. Get an extender so now the GPU is sitting right outside my case on a box with a PCI extender. Dude, seriously, get a new case, spend the $50, buy a new case, and put that stuff in a new case. Because, oh my God, don't leave an RTX 3060 sitting beside your computer system. Get it in the case. Alright, first things first, we're going to slap these together. Oh, there's 3 of those I needed to grab. Next, throwing pieces around all over the floor. Actually, that one didn't hit the floor. You go like so, and you go like so. Another single over here. And just like that, we have it. You try to get a new motherboard soon? If it didn't fit in the motherboard, the RAM slots were in the way. I'd shortened them with sandpaper. Oh my goodness. SATA cables were in the way. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Especially with an RTX, because what did a RTX 3060 cost you? That would have been, what, like $300 for that? But you could turn around and scalp that and sell it on the black market for like $700. Hey, is it looking like a bus yet? I don't think, it's still not looking like a bus, but at least it's looking like something. Oh, drink. Okay. Next step. That's 31. We're on page 32 now. And I need one of these really long pieces. 2 of the not so long pieces. Also, the box just happens to be where I put my feet, so it's a mess. I put stuff between me and it, so it's safe. Oh, man. It was $550, and I could easily get $1,200 for it. $550, and you have it sitting on a box down by your feet. I don't even know what to say to that. I honestly don't. I don't know what to say. Okie dokie, schmoky. So I think we've got all the pieces. No, we need these two. And one of these. So I got two of these, one of these, one of these, two of these, one of these. Okay. First things first. Let's click these together. Followed by this across the top. And then this across the top again. And then this connects right there. Oh, I nearly put that in the wrong spot. They needed to be 90 degrees turned around. These little gray clippy pieces. Next. Java Sato still don't run. The CPU isn't stressed for, nor is the GPU, but I get 60 or 20 frames with the BSL one and the Zeus ones. It's odd. That really. Bedrock RTX runs great though at 60 frames. It could be the amount of memory you're dedicated to your Java. It might need more Rambos. Excuse me, more RAM. That's where I would head. Okay, next. I need 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, and then 3 of these really long ones. Just like so. Okay, are we spinning this bad boy around now? I think we might be back. Whoop. There's even a little diagram that says, flip it around. Flip it around. This is what we're looking like so far. Okay, so this piece goes right on there. And we're actually doing the exact same thing on this piece. And it slides in right there. And then we have to put a little single on that. I tried 2 gig, 4 gig, 6 gig, 8 gig, and 12 gig. Ring, that's not good. My dad had those. He couldn't do anything nor really walk until he got those removed. Yeah, my dad ended up with surgery to get his gallbladder or gallstones removed, so. Check this when you get a chance. It's the computer setup. Oh, did you just post it in Discord? Oh my god. That's insane. Why? Why? Hey, the RTX 3060, it takes power, right? Do you have all the power plugged into it? hard to tell from that image. What a rat's nest of cabling. You need to invest in a modular power supply too. Modular power supply for the win. I went with a Thermaltake RGB 750 is what I've got for mine. It's completely modular, so I got the 8-pin power. Okay. That is good. We're getting more. It's starting to look maybe more and more like a vehicle with every piece we add onto this thing. It's getting there. All right, step 34, which is page 34 if you're following along in the manual. Hey, step 34 is on page 34. How did we manage that? The manual, I did provide the link in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure it's there. If not, if you do a search on Lego's website for the manual for London Bus 10258 is the part number for it. All right, what do I need on here? Okay, I need one of this. I need one of these. One of these. So many little pieces. Your dad has a hernia or something. It also looks like something's where he is splitting in half on his inside. So he has to get the doctor to check it out. Hernias are no fun. And you don't want to leave them because if they strangulate, A, it can kill you. B, if it spreads too much, they get to a point where they can't fix it. And then you're like stuck with a hernia for the rest of your life. Which is no good. This piece... This piece... Oh, could it be further away? Alright, do I have everything? I got this, this. Followed by this, this, and two of those. Okay, we've got everything we need for this step. Start with this. Then put this on there. And then flip it over. What? No, that's not right. Step 2, then flip it over. Just like so. Why am I so confused with this? I am literally the most confused I've been so far on building this. Oh, that's for this end over here. That was like super confusing. 72 years old, he didn't try to wake me up and instead lifted a 300-pound smoker onto his stand. Not sure why he did that. That's just... Not good, not good. That was a really confusing piece to try to assemble. Just because the angles of the pictures were not ideal for right there. But basically, this gets us our front, pretty much our front wheel well assembly. Apparently he had that issue before he did that. Yeah, but that's only going to make it like significantly worse, though. Oh, nope, we're going to flip that around that way. All right, step 34. A little bit more challenging out of all the steps. And now it kind of looks like we've got this set aside for a little bit here. Because it looks like we're assembling a different little structure. So I need one of these, two of these. They're like a little hinge assembly. One of these. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I need those two. Two of those. One of those. Two of these. I don't know what exactly. I think it's like the driver's seat we're building for this thing. So let's start off. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Leonardo. Welcome to the stream, Leonardo. Your spine of what we're doing. We're building this 1,686 pieces. That's what we're working on. And surprisingly, not as easy as it looks. There's a reason why. How am me and my son? I am doing okay. Been just going through a lull right now, which is why we're not playing any games tonight. We're just sitting here yakking and putting together some Lego because it's something different. My kid's doing well. He's out with his girlfriend. His recovery has been on par, so I think it's just everybody's at a point now where they're kind of done with the pandemic and we kind of want to move on a little bit. I'd like to get together with friends. I need some activity, some fun activity. Okie dokie, so that's on there. So we did step 4, and then step 5, we take a little break from this. We switch to this. Put all the little pieces on. And then we clip this. Oh, look at that. Hey, we've got a reclining seat. God, this camera is Absolute complete trash, isn't it? I apologize for the quality of the camera. All right, the giveaway is closed. Let's see who got the lucky tickets. Lockdot is the winner. Exclamation mark, add points. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it does. Gets the points. Gets the points. Adds the points. There we go. It did. Yay! Complete. Yeah, so that's actually not bad that we pulled off that little seat. Now, where do we put that? All right, let's make sure we have this facing the right way. It does go up front here, and I'm assuming it's right in front of those little pad rests that are there. All right, next we have to build the steering column. So I need one of these little claspy thingies. I need said steering wheel. I need one of these little button doodads. I need the rod. And then these two odd little pieces. We're into like little finicky, odd, tiny little pieces. All right, first things first is we slide the two of these together. That one's done. And then next, steering column. Steering wheel. And a little button on it. And then these things actually click in. Oh, look. Check this out. You can tilt your steering wheel. How awesome is that? And then, of course, you can shift gears as well. It moves back and forth. Can I get a better view on that? Let's see if I can. And then the tilt steering wheel. That's attention to detail. Good job, Lego. Next! All right, let's gather the pieces for step 37 on page 39 is what we're on if you're following along on the manual here. So I need one of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. 3 of these. Okay, now we're going to dive into some red pieces here. So I need one of them. No, 2 of them. And then what do I need? These 2 bad boys. 3 of those. One of those. One of those. This is quite a little mess here of bits and pieces. We had a rather big heat wave here. It gets more humid at this house, and it was 119 Fahrenheit yesterday. If it was dry, it would have been fine, but it was the heat, and but the heat was something. Yeah, I think we hit 33 on Friday. But it was overcast a bit, so it wasn't like crazy. It didn't feel like it was crazy hot. So 48 degrees Celsius at 85% humidity. Yeah, that would be a little on the stuffy side. That would suck. Okay, just making sure I've got all these pieces together that I need for this bit, and it looks like I do. Alrighty then. First things first is these need to go here facing out. Bring it back into the frame here so you can get a better view at it. Don't forget to reach down and hit the like button on the channel or on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Ring that notification bell. Okay, then it looks like it's actually 2 of these singles. Oh, wait, no. Let's not get too far ahead of myself. Let's look at the next step. So the next step is we start with this and we put one of these here. And then one of these little hinged pieces. And then these 2 clip on like so. So it's got an opening. Lockdot says, how's Tall doing? He's good. I mean, he's staying at his girlfriend's tonight. I think he's been there all weekend. Okay, so this piece is now assembled, and it actually slides down in here right beside this little, you can't see it very well, this little slope piece right here. This slides in right there, and it should... No, I lied. I think it splits the difference on these. So there's actually be a gap in between the 2. Okay, the rest of this looks like it's all to deal with up front. So we click this straight across. Okay, so this assembly does need to move over. There's pieces that go in there, so I need to get that piece out of there. And it doesn't want to release. I almost need a pair of pliers to get in there and pop that out. I will be right back. Let me AFK for a second. Oh, and back. Pliers. Just because I can't actually get in there to get that little piece out of there. Yay! It worked. Because now this piece slides actually in beside here. Basically like a firewall compartment beside this seat. Everything still tilts and shifts and moves and everything. It's just a little snugger in there now. Because now we've added a firewall. And then this piece has to go back here like so. Because I accidentally broke that out. And I gotta fix this piece. Alright, next. Well, we did manage to successfully use all those pieces, and it is actually looking more like it could be a vehicle now. Yes, they are called needle nose pliers. Didn't I say pliers? I said pliers, did I not? One of our internets just went into dial-up mode. Mine didn't. I had one little blip earlier on, but it's been solid again since, so. All right, step 37 complete. Let's move on to step 38. I need 2 of these. 1 of these. One of them. Two. 1. 1. That goes like so. This goes like so. This goes like so. That ties that all together. Firms that up a bit. We come down to this end. This square block goes up here. Next step. Okay, what do I need? I need 4 of these single dots. I need 4 gray singles. I need 8 of these 4 wide pieces. And 4 of these. Ooh, not those ones. Those ones are too long. One, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like we're going to make some of these little assemblies where it's two of these gray pieces squished together with one little black foot at one end. Like so. And then a center post or a little single and then a smooth tile. We're going to make 4 of these little assemblies. All identical. One more. Okay, and now leading off from this post here, you put down one and then close it until it just hits. We put that little black knob on the end of it, and it just hits and it can't move anymore. Put the next one down. It can't move anymore. Put the next one down. You can't move anymore. Put the last one in. And there you go. You have a spiral staircase built in the back. That's actually really cool. Who knew you could pull that off with these pieces? Looks like in the 1950s, America fire trucks at this stage. Kind of. I guess it could be like a 50s fire truck. Is the text written on my hat correct, or is it backwards? It's actually, because I have the camera inverted, it's GMC, but the camera's inverted. So that when I'm looking at text, it looks like I'm looking at the center of the stream. Team Effect Raid. Fist bump, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing something completely different today. I am actually playing RL Minecraft right here. Wild Goat, welcome to the stream. Nuffles, welcome to the stream. Gummy Cat, welcome to the stream. Effect 2-0, fist bump. Emmanuel, welcome to the stream. You guys are always so supportive and amazing. I appreciate it so much. I've been not streaming in forever. Dylan, welcome to the stream. Rebecca, welcome to the stream. So I am building, in case you guys are wondering, I'm going to show you. This is what I'm putting together. There's a long story behind it, but this is my RL Minecraft we're doing right now. So Fuzzy, welcome to the stream. Oh no, hold on a second. Cat just came in here with all the pieces on my table. This is the end of things holy. Hi, kitty. Yes. Yeah, you can't stay in here. I'm sorry, but you're the reason I'm rebuilding this thing. That was nearly the ultimate disaster because she's the reason why this is getting rebuilt in the first place. So, Red is the best Red. Welcome to the stream. And who else did I not throw a welcome out to? Kitty just wanted to help. Kitty's... Okay, the story behind this is when my kid was... Thank you, Rebecca, for the sub. I appreciate it. When my kid was in hospital... I'll switch over to large cam. When my kid was in hospital, one of the things we did to keep him kind of distracted is he was building this style Lego. You know, the expert level series. And he was 8 hours into this build and he was half done. And well, he got out of hospital, so we brought all of his stuff home and I went and took this and I put it up on his dresser, closed the door. It had wheels on it. Like a bus. Guess what? A bus has wheels. Go figure, right? So I put it on his dresser. Well, his sister went into his room to get something, left the door open. The cat went in there, hopped up onto the dresser, saw this thing that had wheels on it, went, book, and it exploded on the ground. My kid's like, I spent 8 hours on that. You frickin' put it back together. So he handed me a bag full of pieces. And so it sat there for like a year, and now I'm actually putting it together because I'm kind of Minecraft out. I'm wowed out. I'm looking forward to New World when it comes out. So I'm just doing something different because I wanted to stream. I haven't streamed in a while, and I wanted to stream, and I just didn't want to do the same old, same old. It was in a rut, COVID rut, whatever you want to call it. So now we're putting some Legos together because, well, why not? I need a whole bunch more. Okay, so we just finished that spiral staircase. So what's next? Now it's looking like we're doing some type of a light assembly. Oh, I don't know if I could handle all these pieces at once. I need one of these. And one of these. Whew! It took too much out of me. Next. I need one of these. And one of these. I don't know if I could. This is so much. Oh my goodness, it's so much work. So Kitty is officially banned. Usually, I have a chair in the corner right beside my desk that my cat can usually sleep in. But until this is built, she's banned from the assembly line here because I don't need to go through this over and over and over again. Okay, they've really broken down these steps into like minuscule little steps that I need to do. These are instructions I can follow. The cat should put it back together? You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Come here, cat. Fix this. Yeah. Okie dokie now. So I need to put this here. This goes like so. And then this like so. And then the little singles on each corner. That drives me crazy that little piece is off center. Obviously, there's a reason for it, but it still drives me nuts. Next. So I spent like the better part of the afternoon today. The pieces that were still assembled out of the half of this that was done, completely broke it down to a million little pieces all over my desk. So, meow, no, the cat is so not chilling and hanging out on here. Okay, so now I need one of them. One of these little pieces. It'd be nice. I completely redid my office, got everything all organized and kind of moved around and stuff in here. And now I've had to put up another table in here that I didn't want in here because of all of these bloomin' pieces everywhere. Okay, next phase of this assembly, that's completed. Another single. Another 4-piece. Hold on a second. Two of these bad boys. Okay, you got to face out that way. You have to face forward for some unknown reason. You go in like so, and then another single in here. I think that's right. If you guys are following along, I do have a link in the video that's got all of this. The whole manual is there. We're currently on page 44 of this assembly. Feel free to follow along if you want to. You don't have to, but you might find it interesting to see how many gajillion pages it is to do this. Loxa said, this will be interesting. I wonder if they even sell motherboards that fit my CPU since it was original with the PC. What CPU do you have on here? So you probably, instead of buying a new video card, should have got yourself a new CPU and motherboard. And you would have got more performance out of it. Oh, that's not the right piece. Totally just crashed that into your ears as I dropped it on the counter. What an odd looking assembly this is. Better view for you guys. Sorry, the crappy camera. How about some light glare? Do you want some light glare? There we go. There's some good glare. i7-3770. Yeah, good luck finding a motherboard for it. You'll be able to get a used one, probably off eBay. You're probably not going to get new. That's a pretty safe bet there. All right, next is I need 4 lights. And 4 red lights, 2 amber lights, 2 gray, 3 wides. And then this license plate that's already got the decal on it because my kid had already decaled it. So, all right, I think we're gonna flip this thing upside down. No, we have it just like so. Cornflakes. Okay, what's going on here? I am doing some real life Minecraft. The original, the OG Minecraft is what we're doing. OG Minecraft. We're building that right there. Hey, look, we got a license plate now. Apparently there's an alternate one where we could have a yellow plate on here, but I'm pretty sure it's the black plate that we're using on this, because I don't have a yellow piece. Oh, there is one. There is technically this one, but it doesn't have a plate on it. I guess it depends on where in Europe it is. 1,686 pieces to put this together. Well, my kid did have it at one point half done at 8 hours when he was in hospital, and that's all he did was just 8 hours straight of this. No one was in the room. He couldn't sleep, so he was just slapping this together. This is back in 2019. And then my cat destroyed it. So I'm reassembling it. Okay, next we're going to spin this around to the back of the bus again. Hello, back of the bus. Look, we've got taillights and a license plate. And the spiral staircase. It's really cool how well that turned out. I'm kind of really impressed with that bad boy. I'm easily amused though, so Take it with a grain of salt. All right. 1, 2, 3. And then a weird little gray piece. A weird little red piece like so. I'm starting to think you should do more of these. I might, because this is something like I'm waiting for New World to come out. It's an MMO being built by Amazon Game Studios. It looks freaking amazing, but it's not coming out till August. I'm so done with World of Warcraft. I'm in just kind of a weird place with Minecraft right now. I think it's more because I'm disappointed that 1.17 isn't going to be everything that it was supposed to be, so... Alright, first things first. We're going to put this piece here. Nope, we're not. We're going to look at this little assembly they've got going here and add it together like we're supposed to. Apparently, this is supposed to click in right here. Have it sitting on the mouse. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be able to spin around like this because maybe there's like a stop sign or something that's going to go on it. Oh, but you don't want to push it too far. Well, I'm going to push it around because it does say rotate it in and clip it in. So I'm going to do that. It's together. It's in there now. Kind of just a weird way to assemble that, I think. And then this clips on there. This is supposed to go here. I have no idea why Streamlabs blocked you. I think PvP Minecraft Player 1.17 or Minecraft Player 1.17 is kind of ironic to me because it's mainly made for survival friendly, but they needed to work on the combat side of Minecraft. See, the combat side of Minecraft was great before they started playing around with it. Back in the day when you could just sit there and spam click, that was the way it was. That was posting links. What link did they? Apparently 1.17 they thought was a link. Streamlabs, you're a tool. That's CloudBot. It was confused because it thought that 1.17 actually meant that it was you were posting a link to something. That's bizarre. Next phase. Oh, this is a gajillion little tiny pieces. First things first, we need one of them. 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 One of those. This. I don't know what that's supposed to look like, but it's supposed to be something. The bot is against you. Robots. They're good for nothing. Oh, that's like the last top stair of this bad boy. I see what that is. And then let's flip this around so that we can actually work on it. This little shaft clicks in here. So now the spiral staircase has got a hand railing going up. That's dope. Okay, next we got to drop in this piece. This little red one goes right on top behind it. And then this connects like so. Oh, now I'm busting pieces off. Hold on a second. As I'm trying to pick it up to show you. How's that to attention to detail? There's a little fire extinguisher that it puts inside that little mount there. That's freaking cool. Same as the tilt of the steering and the gear shift and how everything shifts and moves there. That is some serious attention to detail. We got some works to do now. It looks like we're setting this little bit kind of off to the side for a few hops. And we need 4 of these bad boys. And then 4 of these. Two of these. Four of these. And then bear with me, I gotta reach back into the far corner to grab some pieces. I need those 4. Two, 4, 6, 8, and 12 of them. All right, we got all kinds of mess here now. So we start off with this. We add 2 of these. 1 of these in the middle. 1 of these goes straight across. And then we add these. Just like so. Of course, you got to spin it around the right way to make it fit. Lego is like Minecraft, but in real life. There is actually, I think, a one full set of something Star Wars that hasn't been put together yet. There's a box in my kids' room that we might get to later on. Okay, now we got to do the exact same thing, but it's this piece followed by this piece. No, sorry. It's not that. We need to start with this, add this, and then put these under. Check it out. You get a little bench that swivels. That's nice. 38 degrees Celsius at 10 p.m. Yeah. That's not fantastic. And then we have to do this whole process twice. Shall we scroll back up? We do here. 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 Oh, that didn't snap together real nice. Some of these pieces have snapped together really well. All right, we have 2 benches. We have just assembled 2 benches. All right, one of them clips in on this side. And one of them clips in over here. We have seating on our bus. At the back of the bus, anyway. So that actually, right there, is the end of phase 1 assembly. So now we would be moving into breaking out all the bits and pieces for phase 2. Well, I already have phase 2 completely broken up because this thing was phase 1 and phase 2 complete at one point. Sam, welcome to the stream. So we've got some pretty decent progress done here right now. And it's only taken us 2 hours to do it. All right. Then I guess we're breaking into the next part, which is I'm going to need a red single. We're going to need it's moving some of these pieces a little bit closer now that we're starting to get a little bit more done. Sam, things have been good. Does it have pedestrian chairs? There's no, I don't think there's any people that ride this bus. I'd say the bus is out of service at this particular moment. Okay, I need one of those. I need one of those. Oh, wait, no, I need one of these. 12 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then 2 of these. Okay. Okay, I can live with that. Seriously felt like I had a spider crawling up my leg. Don't even want to look. I'm just going to let it eat my soul. So be it. And then it's one of these singles. And then this piece goes right here. And then we run back the other way. Where is this camera angle from? Which one? The one like here? It's straight down on my desk. Woo, 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 woo. It's just I have this one inverted. That's why the text on my hat is backwards. I could actually switch that so that it actually matches. Actually, yeah. Which webcam is it? Webcam. Filter. No, I don't have a filter on it. It's under transform. No, that's not right. Ah, it's not letting me move it. Oh my goodness. Why? Oh, it's because it's locked. See, I started screwing around with things and I shouldn't have screwed around with anything because now I broke it all. Lock the webcam. Lock the top-down view. And I got to resize this back up again. I forgot I had a bunch of them locked. All right, so now it actually matches. If I, raise the proper hands. Actually, no, it's better if I have it inverted. But at least now you can read the text on my hat properly. Actually, what I could do is this one, the top-down view, transform. Nope, that's not the right one. That actually might look more proper for you guys, wouldn't it? I don't know. Tell me, do you like it like this or the other way around? No more Streamlabs. No, Streamlabs is what Streamlabs is. Because I'm just trying to think like what's the right angle here that I'm looking at. I don't know. Is it a better angle to have the arms coming in or coming in from the other way? You guys let me know. You're cool with how it is now or how it was? Because this is different than how it was. It's the first time actually doing this type of an assembly, so... It's kind of mind trick. Streamlabs is now your enemy. Why is Streamlabs your enemy? Because other than Streamlabs... Oh, I guess because Streamlabs got angry at you for using a link. Anyhow, we did finish step 51. I got all those pieces in. Let's move on to step 52. I need 5 of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then there's these weird ones over here. Where are these 3? I need those, and then one of these, one of them, one of them, and then there's another little weird red one. My speaker or my headphones barely reach. Okay, I think I've got everything I need for this one here, so okay, so we got these 5. Yes. These 3. Yes. This weird little triangle piece. Yep. And this one. This one. This weird little... I don't know. It's got like the corner notched out of it. 3 wide smooth. 4 wide smooth. Another little triangle piece. Okie dokie. Let's start with this. Oh, I got Windows 10 to work on my laptop, to dual boot to. It was interesting adventure to get it working. What was on your laptop again for processor and RAM? Okay, so we've got this little grooved track piece in here. Angled end and a smooth bit there. And this is going to connect at this front end, but I think we better get these pieces in first. We're going to do this. Hey, look at that. We've got like a front little curved frilly part here. The new version didn't work, so I had to install an old version, and it was version 1600 or something. Then I couldn't update it, but after a while it said it shut off. And wanted to try to update again. And hello there to you too, Ren. Well, hello there. Okay, so that's all that. Then this piece goes there. This weird little corner right beside it. Just like so. What other redeems do you have? If you look on my Discord, there are tons and tons and tons. As well as, I think if I just go... Let me just see if I can give the redeem link. Because it might give you the link to Streamlabs. Because there's actually like a store on Streamlabs where you can redeem the points from as well too. We'll see if that produces a link. Next. Nope, it's redeem use item. So my Discord, there's actually one of the channels on my Discord that that has all of the commands in there. Everything from, well, I could probably just read it out to you too. That's probably just as easy. Commands. Store. Okay, so there's whistle, which is the train. Button, which is the annoying buzzer sound. Precious, which is the golem doing my precious. There's a Murloc one, so redeem space Murloc. Thunder, the thunderclap is kind of loud. Knock, I mean everybody likes knock because it's that ASMR stereo sound where it comes from different sides. Creeper, then there's accept, which is getting a quest, and then there's complete, which is completing a quest. The World of Warcraft sounds for it. Air horn's pretty annoying. The coffin dance for when I die. Well, I'm not, obviously I'm not taking a death counter right now. And then there's push, which is something Ima did. Potato, which is internet. Minecraft eating, there's eat, and zombie, and door, and then hello. I don't think I have enough points to actually run through all of them, but I can try. Well, there's Cornflake just did button. There you go. Is it thunder or is it lightning? Oh, it's clearly thunder. And I even jumped and I put it out there. Anyhow, let's keep building. It's not going to build itself. One of these. I believe it's 4 of these long ones we need. One small one. One 3 wide. And then there's this little chrome one. The little chrome one is actually kind of cool. If you look at it, it's got a little itty bitty slot on it here. And it actually kind of looks like it's a garbage can. And this actually sits right here in this little back corner. Just like so. When it's straight. But they've chromed it, so it actually looks like it's metal. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't aluminum. It does kind of have an aluminum look to it. Alright, next. A little itty bitty single here. And then these long ones all the way down. A few here. Just like so. Next step. Oh, it looks like we're back into feeding assembly. So we need 20 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. Damn it, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, good. We've got all those pieces. And then we need 20 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Perfect. What's next? Ten of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. $20 of these bad boys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, perfect. And then 40 of these, which I'm assuming I have all 40 of them here. And we have to rinse and repeat this 10 times to build this assembly that we're going to be doing here right now. Eek! That's a lot of work. But no time like the present. So we start off with this. And we clip on the seat to it. And we're just going to assemble all these right now. This is seat and back is what these are. Don't forget to reach down and hit that like button on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Ring that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm doing stupid crap like this. I'm actually kind of happy. Believe it or not, I'd say this is maybe one of the funnest streams for me personally I've done in a really long time. I'm kind of enjoying just chilling and hanging out and putting together some Lego and yakking with you guys. Found a motherboard that'll work, though it seems to lack USB. It probably has the USB headers on it, and you can put in a just a header, like you can put in your USB ports in your slots at the back instead. Because it'll have front USB headers and then probably 2 additional headers at the back, so you could put like a 4-port slot in, and it plugs into the header on the board. Like I said, my dad got skin cancer in his arm, so he got to go in and get it taken off. They burned it before, but it came back, and then there are a few months. So maybe next time it'll be gone. Hopefully. Skin cancer is nothing to take for granted. You want to make sure you take care of that. Working on the assembly line here, slapping all these pieces together. Two, 4, 6, 8. I need 10 of these to start off with. Those can get moved to side. So now we flip these bad boys over like so. And then we add one of these on each. And this on the front. All on the smooth edge, so it looks something like that. Flip it over, add to the pieces. Some assembly required. Making sure I am building these right. I think I am. Rinse and repeat. Terrace, look at chat. What, you don't have enough coins to make knock work? Oh wait, Terrace, Cornflake says, anyway, Terrace, I must leave. I will always love your stream no matter what. And I will be back always. And last but not least, bye chat and bye Lockdot. You have yourself a fantastic evening. Sorry I missed your message in there. It got confused with all the Streamlabs chat. You have yourself a good night, and thank you for chilling for a bit here tonight. Don't forget to hit that like button and share it around. Oy vey, this takes forever, these little assembly line pieces you have to slap together here. Cornflakes out. Roger, roger. Okidoki. Those 10 pieces are done. So now we have to take these ones. I think it's just this piece and this piece that get added. All towards the small end. Hi ho, keep working, scroll, assemble faster. I need to make my work quota on the assembly line for the bus manufacturing here. Alright, those are all done. Now we got to click them together. And they just go like this. Bam-bitty bam. And that's what they look like assembled. All 10 of these that we have to slap together. Terrace, what are those slots on the motherboard that, excuse me, that are like PCI slots but backwards? You need to take a picture and show me. Please. Please and thank you. Because there's PCIe slots, but there's like 3 different types of PCIe, and then there's PCI, and then there's AGB, but that's like old school AGP slots. Okay, so we now have 10 benches, 10 bench assemblies done here. So you know what that means? We have to put them now into the bus. And they just sit. Right on these little pedestals. You know what's cool about these? Is they actually do recline a bit. If you wanted to recline and be like that jerk that gets the guy and behind you. And now, apparently, there is a sticker that can go on one of these. Not entirely sure why you would want the sticker on there, though. So yeah, you could just like recline these right back if you wanted. Sure be the not a friendly guy. You sent it. Okay, let me just switch over to Discord and have a look at that. Hold on. Discord. Lock dots. So you, on that particular motherboard that you're showing me there, it's got... So you got two PCIe 1X slots, which are the two little tiny ones. And then there's two PCIe 116X and one is 8X. And it's a Crossfire supported bar. And then the other three light blue ones, those are standard PCI slots, which are just... You're not going to use those for really anything. So it's like it's the first gen PCI. Okay, so we fired all those seats in. Next step is I need to make the ticket collector unit. So I need 2 tickets. 2 tickets. And they actually say ticket on them. To you it's backwards though because I have the camera inverted. Ticket. I also need one little white dot. Oh, I have a white dot. I've got a clear one. Maybe it's a clear dot. We'll pretend it's a clear dot. Need one of these. One of these. Little trapdoor here things. Use tickets. Need one of them. Two here. All right, first things first, we have to assemble our little ticket collection box. One ticket collection box that opens up. And apparently the used tickets just slide inside. Just like so. Zoink. That's kind of cool. Again, attention to detail. I mean, that says a lot, right? When you have this much detail packed into these. So I've added this in there like I think it should be at the front. It just doesn't seem... Oh, I guess that is right. Yep, never mind. It is right. It just didn't look right. It just didn't seem like it was right. Next step, we're on page 59 in the instructions if you are following along with the link that I provided in the description. If you're not, so be it. But I'm on step 56. I need 2 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay, let's make sure I got all the little pieces here. There's 2 of those. There's 1 of these and this. Those 2, a single, and 1 of each of these. My old SSD went out. I ran a test and it came back as it's in very poor state. So I copied everything to my new SSD that I used and it went out a few hours after I was done copying it. That was a close one. Yeah, no kidding, because they have only so many writes to a drive and then they crap out and are no good anymore. So good thing you got on that when you did. So we just assembled this. Oh, it's like a holy crap bar for up here. That's what that is. So these guys have something to hold on to. Those go like so. That caps off that. Where does this one go? Oh, right here. It's getting there. We're actually taking shape. 7-year-old unnamed 120 gig SSD. Yeah, it would have been tired. Next. We're getting some windows in this bad boy now. I need 3 windows. 1 of these. one of those. The last 3 of this particular piece. That's good when we're starting to see the end of things, right? Like, hey, I'm starting to run out of these pieces now. First things first. And then this piece actually clips right on like that. So you got this curved little bit. You don't really get a good view of it here, but there's this curved piece here. So it's got good clearance to get to the fire extinguisher. You know what? That's not even the right piece for there. It's this one. Oh no, they're the same piece. Never mind. It just doesn't seem like that's right. Oh, it's because it actually steps back one like so. Now it does fit. Now it does make sense. Next, we need one more of these tall red bricks. Then we need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wow, I just scooped that up perfect. And then 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. Perfect again. And there are still pieces over there, so it's not like I just grabbed the whole pile and said, oh, look at me. I'm so good. I grabbed them all. PCIe 8X, a bad slot to choose for a graphics card. Yeah, you want your graphics card in your 16X slot. You get your best performance out of it. If you use the 8X, obviously it's clocking that graphics card down. If you are running Crossfire or SLI, then both of them clock down to 8 anyway, unless you've got like a really high-end motherboard. The motherboard, like Crossfire and SLI don't exist anymore. That's a thing that went out and never really took off, so they just kind of dumped it. But the motherboard that I had before this actually supported 2 cards running at 16X. It was a crazy expensive card or board, but I'd never do it again because I never did run SLI. So okay, so this goes in here like so. But we also need 6 of these small windows. Okay, this was all of them, so it wasn't a perfect scoop on those. I wonder if 2 HD 5450s in SLI would be playable. Possible, you need the SLI bridge, and the board needs to support SLI. Because the two cards have to be connected together with a bridge cable that goes between the top and the bottom card. 5450s, those are HD, that's Crossfire. Those are AMD cards, or back then ATI cards. Not GeForce. Crossfire is ATI's version of it, and SLI is NVIDIA's. And look at that. We've got sides on the bus. We still don't have any wheels on it, but we got sides. All right, I need one of those. One of those. One of those. Bun. All right, where do all these little bits and pieces go? So this one here goes like so. It kind of ties that stuff together up top there. This one goes here. And it looks like it's this. Gray right across the whole thing. Done. Next. For some reason, 5450 is still sold news because AMD systems, they don't have an onboard GPU. So if you just wanted an AMD, like a new AMD, and say a Ryzen 5 in it, and you just want to use it as a workstation for a business unit, you still need to buy a graphics card because the AMD CPU doesn't have a paired GPU with it on board, where all the Intel ones do. So the Intel have onboard GPUs where AMD doesn't. That is buy. All right, next. I need this. I need two of these. One of those. Another one of those. Oh, raggy. I think we may have found our first lost piece from when it took a dive. I need just a single, and I don't think we've got it. A single red. We got that, we got that. A single little red. That's going to screw everything up. And it's got to go right here. So it's an important piece. However, I do have a bucket of Lego that I might be able to find. Something that we can put there. So let me find the bucket of old ass Lego from way back. So this is the first casualty of it taking a dive, is missing this one piece. Now, of all the pieces that could go missing, it's kind of not the end of the world because it's just a little single. And look at that. I found a red single right there, right on the top of this box. Now you can tell it's not quite made as well, because the color of it is just slightly off. You know what? Gotta pop that back off. And this back off. Grab the wrong gray. For this one. It's this one it's supposed to be. And then this can clip on. So I got one little piece that's just a tiny bit out from the rest of it. But you know what? I'm kind of okay with it. I clip in all these little handrails. Safety first, you know, you're going to have a good handrail. Getting in these things. Definitely need some support up here to hold that together. Next, I need 2 of these. 3 of these. A red window. And 2 clear pieces. So first things first is we clip this in right here. Which ties that front together. Wow, some of these spots are like really tight to get into. Safety barrier between the driver and everyone in the back. We've got some shape happening. That spiral staircase, I still can't get over the look of that. That to me is so far the coolest thing that we built on this. Oh, this window actually lifts up and opens. How cool is that? Does that mean this one does too? No. Alright, next. Need one of those. One of those. One of those. Uh-oh, Raggy. I think we just found our second victim of a missing piece. I need 3 of these. And those are not a standard Lego piece. I'm gonna need like 3 singles in a row to make that work. All right, what else do I need though? I need this. We only have 2 of those. We need 3. And then these 2 window pieces. All right, looks like I'm diving back into the bin of goodies because I'm looking at my bits and pieces and I think we're down another part. scramble it around to try to find random pieces of Lego to be able to match up for that part that we're missing. Okay, there's one. I need 2 more of those to make it work. And there's only like 100,000 pieces in this box. Oh. Nope. Why does it have to be so hard? Oh, nope. Got excited there for a second. Oh, there's... Oh no, that's another one of those side. Oh, okay. We need one more piece to get it to that height. One more. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so 2 pieces so far. Once we could get stage 1 and stage 2 of this assembled back together, if 2 pieces is it missing, then I think we're okay. So what do we got? We got this, those 3, those 2. All right. Okay, that assembly got assembled like so. Where is this supposed to go? Oh, dude, it slides. Are you kidding me? This goes here like so. This goes like this. And it's an actual sliding door. Okay, how cool is that? Once it's all assembled, it'll feel so much smoother. And then this piece just goes right there. How freaking amazing is that you got a sliding door? Again, attention to detail. It sticks a little bit. But it is Lego. You can't be that picky, I guess. Next. 2 of those, and then there's 2 of these pieces that have this little groove on the front. So this and this hold this sliding door in so that it can't fall out, which again, freaking amazing. And we get the L that goes in here that kind of ties this all together. This single. Just like so, and then this piece. And it ties the whole thing across. Bam, bam. And you start adding just a couple of these extra little supports across. Makes a huge difference. Becomes a very solid build after that. Step 64. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to look like, so I'm actually just going to grab a bunch of these random... We get some random shaped pieces over here. Okie dokie. So first things first is I need this. A dark gray. And then we're adding this to one side of it. And then this and that. And then we need a smooth piece that's 3 wide. And then we need this weird little fender piece that's on here. And then we have to flip it over. And there are these 2 little round red pieces that kind of clip onto this. And are supposed to hold it together. I see an older video, and the difference between 8x and 16x is 1 frame on their tests with 1080p, so it probably matters a few more with faster GPUs, like a 1080's 8% better. You don't really want to run SLI if you don't need to. Okay, so that little assembly has been built. I'm not entirely sure why it has to have those 2 pieces on it. I'm thinking it's just for extra support. All right, next little bit. We're working on this back section here. Bam, bam. Next. Another 90 degree, another single. And I need 4 of these. Okay, so we got the 90 degree, we got a single, 2 4s, 4 6s, 3 of the clear 2s, and that. I can't believe how much of this we've been able to get together in like 3 hours and 20 minutes. It's just after midnight though. I don't have too much time left here to keep grinding. Okay, so we've assembled that. This piece slides right into the front, like so. And then its 6 goes across like so, a little single. Another 6. A 4. Dang, we're getting cruising. Okay, so now we need this piece. 13 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's all of them. 3 of these. 1 of these. All right, we start laying these pieces in. Little single. 2 4s go back. Another single. And the rest of these 4s. What do we need next? 2 of those. 2 of those. 1 of those. This weird red one. I think it's 5 of these. Down to 37 now. 5 of those bad boys. Okay, so 2, 2, 1. Five, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, I think we've got everything we need here. Okay, so we're going to put a single spot right there. And here. Long one. This. Long one. Short one. Single. Nope. Screwed that up. All right. Pull those off. Those don't belong there. This one's got to be a longer one. And then this. And then a single. We are cruising right along here. Look at that. It actually looks decent. Step 73, page 73. Again, we caught up on the steps again. Not entirely sure how that happens. Okay, I need this. And a matching red one. Two of them. One. Okay. I think I've got everything I need. Let's start with this. This firms up this whole assembly up here. Once we throw these little 90-degree corners on it. And we put our bus number on. Okay, so that's the front assembly taken care of. Look at us cruise! We're making such good time! Now I need 7 of these bad boys. Three of these. And 1 of these. So it looks like we got to lay this thing over on its side now. I don't like the way that looks. That doesn't seem right. Oh, you know what? It's because it isn't. Haha. It's got to go all the way to that front edge. Hello, open. Why isn't the cat fixing the bus? Because I think the cat would just keep pushing the stuff off. That side's done. Now what do I need? Need those. This. 7 more of these bad boys. And this is to work on the other side. So we start right from here, put in a single, and then this should go all the way across. Hey, it did! Look at that! A double, triple, and then 4! Yeah, once this thing gets wheels on it again, it's hidden from the cat's sight forever. To never be seen again. I need this. I need this. And I need this. Flip this bad boy back this way. And then this actually gets assembled right here. I think it's got to clip onto this somehow. Oh, look at that. Just like that. It clips on, slides right on. The attention to detail, like I said before, is just absolutely amazing. Okay, so we got to add 3 little singles in the middle of this. And then it hangs over by 1. One of these goes here. One of these goes hither. This is all confusing. I'm not entirely sure what exactly we're assembling with this. Oh, snap. It just locks in like this in this front corner. And it totally just gave that a rounded edge on the front. Like, okay, that's freaking amazing. Is what we just assembled was this piece here to give it a rounded edge on that side. Nice. Okay, I need 2 wheels. 2 2 hubs, 1 cap, 1 red little doodad thingy, and 1 black gear shaft. So this clips into the middle of this. Apparently. Oh, just like that. And then this slides into here. And then we assemble our tire. Going to assemble the other one as well too. All right, we've got a wheel. Let's flip this bad boy over. Slide it in. Oh no, it's back a bit. Look at that! Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Okay, so we have the wheel on there, but it's not fascinated yet. I'm going to go fishing this week, probably, so that's something. Granted, if the doctor doesn't put my dad in the hospital when we see him tomorrow. Which they shouldn't, so that's good. Well, yeah, let's hope they don't. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need 2 more wheels. I'm just going to get these assembled right away. Wheel 1. Wheel 2. We have a gray axle this time. Need 1 of these bad boys. Just like so. So this one gets a little locking piece on it like so. And then this end ends up with this red hubcap. And one of these little red locky doodads. Why do the back tires not get hubcaps? You ever wonder that? It's got wheels! It's got wheels! Alright, next. Move this out of the way. I need this. And this. And the 2 pieces clip together. Just like so. And then we flip it over. We need this. These 2 wings. Two of these bad boys. Wheels! Wheels are good. Wheels are great. Nope, this connects like so. Okay, with this thing flipped up like so, we need to add a row of these little dotty things up the middle. And then some footrest things or grades, air vents, whatever you want to call them. All the way up each side. One more. Okay, so we got this now. Starting from this end, we put this here. And then this down here. And then it looks like we actually add these to the front. Next. Okay, so while this is upside down still upside down, honest. This needs to connect to the front here somehow. Just like that. We just stuck the grill on the front of this bad boy. Check that out. How freaking amazing is that? Okay, we are still technically upside down. So we need these. 2 of these. And then these 2 things. It's hard to see what I'm actually doing here. But on this front edge, we got to put these little slope pieces in. Top and bottom. And then there's a little single angle piece that goes here. And then a single white one that plugs right into the end of that. Next. Right along the bottom of this is the front license plate. Let's not have it upside down. That would be amazing. And then there's some headlights that go on these things. Check out the front of that. Whoa. That's where we're at now. Ah. Inside that little barrel is supposed to be an umbrella. And that appears to be missing from the pieces. Unless it's in one of the little side accessories. it does appear to be missing. And then there's supposed to be another long pole that grows through here, which appears to be missing as well. Oh, look, I found another ticket. Let's just feed that ticket into the ticket taker. Okay, I've got the hood in. So the umbrella and then this one long pole I don't seem to have. And I have a bunch of these tiny little pieces left over. None of them seem to match an umbrella or anything. And that is step 2. So we are done. This is the assembled state that it was in before I took a trip off of my kids. Other than this pole that's missing, we have everything. So I'm going to say that's a good success for the first night. So let's switch over to large cam. I'm going to call it here. Let me know, guys, what you thought of this little random adventure we're doing. I'm going to keep going until this is done. Complete. Fini. But this has been a lot of fun. I personally have had a lot of fun doing this. Let me know in the comments what you think. I want to keep this going until this build is done. So we will catch you later. So hit the like button, subscribe, share it all over the entire world. You guys, peace out, and we'll see you next time. Later.